welcome back to Frosty Faustings 2026. It is time for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. My name is King Jobber, joined by Aru. And let me tell you, Aru, we got a lot of hungry wolves here fighting in this top 24 to get a bite of that SWC qualifier spot this weekend.
That's right, Jobber. This is, of course, the first qualifying spot for the SWC 2026 season, right?
Yep, that is right. We just saw one get crowned for KOF.
That's right, yeah. ET, of course, the master ET. No surprise to see him qualifying already. But this City of the Wolves bracket is insanely stacked. There's so many people that could conceivably win this thing.
Not only is it insanely stacked, it's the first major on the new patch, right? So much has changed.
Yeah.
A lot of characters are way more viable than they were before. Some characters didn't get hit nearly hard enough, but there's going to be a lot of great action, and we're going to get to run through all of those changes and see them in real time, how they're going to shake up the meta.
Agreed, yeah. So one of those characters that got hurt, kind of like, he took a stray from this patch. Of course, hard knockdowns. You lose hard knockdowns on the rev attacks in this version. So one of the characters that hit by that the hardest was, of course, Marco Rodriguez.
Absolutely.
Right? But we've got a guy that apparently has been still been playing this character, Marco, up to play on the stage right now, Jobber. Who we got?
That's right. We are going to be having Goichi coming up here. I mean, needs no introduction. One of the best fighting game players in the world. Evo nominated for Best Player of the Year as well.
True.
And going up against GUMMY from Mexico.
That's right. And it's GUMMY, by the way.
GUMMY,
I don't mean to put you on blast, but yeah, that's what I hear. So GUMMY, the guy, a very strong player. I want to say he I think he first made a splash in the NRS community, and now I mean, he's a strong KOF player and a very strong Fatal Fury player, as we're about to see. I'm actually not sure who he's been using this weekend. A lot of these players, we actually don't know who they might end up playing yet, because obviously my intel isn't necessarily up to date on all that.
Yeah, and it's the newest patch, right?
Exactly.
So people could have multiple characters that they feel comfortable with depending on the matchups.
Yeah.
People are still figuring things out, but I'm really excited to see how it's going to play. And definitely you talked about that the biggest change in the patch being the rev blows no longer offering hard knockdowns.
Right.
There's one character who still gets them, and that is our boy T-Zoc, because command grabs still lead to hard knockdowns. So T-Zoc is real this season. That's not the only reason why, but some extra changes. Who knows? Maybe we could see one in top 24.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully, my hope as a grappler hater is that he remains not that good. But I mean, we had KOG. He actually is still in winner's side, and I'm not sure if he's been playing the T-Zoc in bracket, but we have been seeing him play that character quite a lot, you know, at home. So we'll see. Okay, it looks like we've got the Andy actually from GUMMY and the Rock from Goichi.
Yeah, Rock seems pretty consistent, pretty good in this patch, right? He was already good before, but just a little bit of a TLC, tender love and care there given to him to help push him up a bit more.
I mean, yeah, he was just kind of power gapped by the kings of last patch and the queen, of course. But maybe not the case anymore in this patch. I think he did get quite a lot of nice buffs. Andy did as well. He got some stuff. I can't say too many nice things about Andy or my boy Maigo will kill me.
But that was a crazy anti-air right off the bat. The very first teleport of the set there from GUMMY, just getting blown up.
Okay, the run-up throw. Goichi playing very aggressively, taking it to GUMMY. Oh my goodness.
Rising tackle took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, great containment, very nice. Oh, and catches the backdash. A lot of people like the backdash when they land after air JDing like that. And Goichi, of course, picking up on that habit. Oh my god, doesn't get a punish.
Oh, didn't go for the rev there. Oh, but that punish is going to be enough to confirm into the level 1. Goichi getting the first round. Really just took a slight touch, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, his neutral was just so clean. Did not present any openings for GUMMY to take advantage of, and now the onus is on GUMMY to make something happen here. Oh my gosh, okay.
That's the first big opening, right? But it's only a throw punish there. Going to get some Oki off of that. Yeah, you haven't even seen Goichi go for like the standing Ds. Nothing high risk. Has just been going for light confirms the entire time so far.
That's right. Oh, almost gets the punish on the landing, but not quite enough. Okay, putting on the pressure in the corner. Nice brave tech from Goichi, and a beautiful anti-air on the hop.
Great corner carry on that with the dash up throw. I like that because you don't get the hard knockdowns anymore off the Red Bulls. You're seeing more people going for throw more often, right, in pressure.
Gets the hard knockdown here, though. What have we got for pressure? His pressure is still decent. Oh, my gosh. Jumps right out of the Demon Foot grab.
Oh, the double Reppuken into the backdash. Nice jump over to escape from the core, but put right back in from the throw.
Okay. Oh, and that'll do it for... Wait, actually, maybe not.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Anchor SPG is kind of crazy. Yeah!
Not quite enough, not quite enough. And the overhead does it for Goichi, taking the first game of the set.
Yo, Anchor SPG is insane with how much defense it gives you.
Agreed. Yeah, I believe it's like a 30% defense boost or something, which is, you know, quite significant. I want to say it's like a 111 effective health that you're getting from that, which is kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah, quite a lot, but it looks like GUMMY is going to be making the switch over here to Hokutomaru, going to the dark side.
Yeah, man, this character is still pretty good, in my opinion.
I don't know why they gave him that cross-up, being as effective as it was, but, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that was, of course, a very controversial change in my opinion. But that's enough of that. I still think that this patch is so many steps in the right direction.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
I love it so
Small
far.
complaint like that, Hokutomaru still being really strong. You know what? A lot of other characters are very strong now and can fight against Hokutomaru.
Exactly.
We're going to see that here in this top 24.
Exactly. Okay, just runs right up and presses the 4-frame normal right in his face.
Again, Goichi still just being so patient. No openings, waiting until you get close, and then hitting those light normals or going for the DP break anti-airs.
That's right, and that was a beautiful crosscut from Goichi, of course. Okay, putting on the pressure in the corner. Double Reppuken. Okay, tried to get the run-up DP, but didn't quite press it fast enough.
And now again, slowing down the pace so much, trying to play a little bit more reactive here against Hokutomaru. Shining Knuckle, not going to be enough to kill. Big whiff on the throw, but no punish.
All right, gets a throw, gets something started here, but Goichi defending himself beautifully. Oh, okay, that is safe.
Another double Reppuken. Really big fan of those, but look at the spacing here, just trying to look for any stray opening.
Okay, this is actually a huge opening for GUMMY, finding the wild punish on the poke.
Oh, just going straight into the hitting gear. I still don't think that's going to kill.
I don't believe so, but it's going to leave him in like a one-touch situation, which is all that he can really ask for in this situation.
Yeah, now you have to block the overhead or low that's incoming. Oh, just starts throwing out the shurikens and then gets the throw.
Hokutomaru, man, the great equalizer. Just trying to feel each other out and not overextend too much. See how tentative they're playing.
Yeah, Goichi really just leaning on that standing A so much. That measuring stick, just trying to get little stray counter hits there to dial into a knockdown. And then once you get the knockdown, you start rushing in like that, even if it's just a tumble knockdown.
Oh my god. Beautiful one-hit confirm. Not confirm, really, just a buffer. Oh my gosh. And this is not going to be enough to kill, but we'll leave him in a bad spot. Doesn't go for the hard knockdown.
Yeah, it looked like he was just going for the backdash to catch the roll attempt. But wait, got buttons from GUMMY.
You're all mine now.
They're both so incredibly cautious. And that's the thing. Hokutomaru is known for slowing the pace of the match down to a crawl, right?
Yeah. Honestly, he really controls the pace in most matchups, right? Just because of the fact that he has all these different mobility. Oh my gosh, great anti-air from Goichi, evening up the round count in the second game.
He definitely changes the way that you play the game because of those mobility options and because you're always looking out for the teleport too.
That's right, yeah, the teleport, the double jump, all that stuff. He gets to throw fireballs. The world is his oyster. He's got great pokes too.
Best in class normals.
Oh yeah.
All of his C normals, some of the best in the entire game.
Yeah, they're quite good. Oh, nice jump over the run-up throw attempt. GUMMY getting a huge opportunity here to do some serious damage. Spends the one bar to get the hard knockdown. Nice.
Oh, get off me with a throw tech. Goichi still stuck in the corner though, needs to find a way out, and there it is. Nice little light confirm, but runs straight into a reversal super.
Okay. Not going to be enough because he no longer has bars, but will get the knockdown in the corner here.
Oh, okay.
Still anyone's game, really.
Got to be careful though because the threat of guard cancel is real.
That was so nice. GUMMY. That was that's the second time now that we've seen the hyper defend guard cancel. very that doesn't happen by accident, folks. Like,
No.
this guy, he has been in the lab. He's been practicing this. He's been trying to implement it in his gameplay, and we're seeing the fruits of his labors here.
We're also seeing exactly what we spoke about a little bit before, the possibility of players playing with multiple characters early on in this patch, right? You see Goichi hovering over the Marco Rodriguez. Gonna go ahead and lock in. So we started this off with Andy versus Rock, and now we're getting Marco versus Hokutomaru for Game 3.
Yeah, there must be something here. He seems to like just picking the Marco to kind of like put people off balance, right? Because we saw him do it at SWC as well. Let's see if it works out for him.
I mean, his Marco is probably best in the world.
Yeah, I think there's a good good argument for that.
But one thing is that Marco is a lot stubbier than Rock, right? So you're going to have to get in much closer, be more aggressive in the matchup.
That's right. Oh no, misses up the tick grab attempt.
Yeah, but that EX Tatsu still incredibly strong.
Dude, look how ready he was to DP that. Oh my gosh, and the wild punish from downtown. That was actually a buff. They buffed. I'm pretty sure they buffed his far C.
Yes, it was. Because he being stubby was one of his biggest downsides, right? In far C, it was really difficult to get that confirm afterwards with a wild punish, depending on your range.
This guy Goichi, man. This guy's defense is too good.
You cannot jump at him.
Yeah, really. And especially a character like Hokutomaru, where you normally feel so comfortable just doing whatever the hell you want in the air. But against Goichi, a guy that's this disciplined, this solid on defense, you will not get away with it.
All right, another DP. Oh
my gosh, beautiful movement.
Yeah, the run under into the 2B, get that knockdown, and now the world is your oyster, Gumi.
He just gets hit by that? We were just glazing his defense, and he just gets opened up by the safe jump. That's wild.
Oh, the double slide for the frame kill? Trying to go for the chip damage as well, but the rev block from Goichi.
Scary situation. Nice JD keeping himself alive, and he just gets hit by the run-up jab. That is actually pretty hard to defend against because you kind of want to make space when you see them running at you, and that'll get you opened up by the run-up jab.
Now it's final game, final round here. Clean jumping with this JD, but wasn't able to link off of it, just too far away.
Yes, sir. Okay, just runs right into the god normal Hokutomaru down C. What do we got? Goichi needs to make something happen. Nice JD guard cancel from Gumi.
All right.
No.
This is where Goichi is getting most of his damage from, is whenever Gumi just goes for a Hail Mary jump in and immediately gets anti-aired.
You're so right. Yeah, I mean, he needs to stop leaving himself open like that. He had the life lead, and he just gave it away almost for nothing.
Yeah, when he stays grounded and really just throws out that 2B and that 2C, that's where he's getting so much reward.
Exactly, yeah.
But as Hokutomaru, you want to jump. You want to take to the skies.
Yeah, that's your normal game plan. But, I mean, oh, my gosh, the counter hits? Wait, this is going to be huge, Jobber.
Yeah, there is no SPG to save you here now. Waiting until we just got out of it to do the hidden gear.
All right, so this is going to be enough. But Goichi will be on death's door. Has 2 bars, though, to his name. Next touch wins for both players.
Oh, just tossing out the super. Still not enough to get the kill, though. Whoa, he traded off the overhead?
The trade combo. Are you serious? Goichi cannot believe it himself. Gumi, oh my gosh, in shambles, bro.
It's the fact that he survived the trade with no health like that. He understands that he won that by the skin of his teeth, making it into top 8 on the winner's side.
Congratulations to Goichi, of course. Most people's favorites to make it this far, but Gumi did not make it easy one bit. Look at that. That was insane.
I cannot believe he survived, and the fact that he was able to actually link off of that too is wild.
I'm saying, yeah, that was actually so absurd. Lucky break. I mean, luck is a big factor of how good of a player you are. It's weird to say it, but it is. Bracket luck is a thing. What happens in the match is a thing. If the other guy gets nervous or whatever, you know, all that is a factor.
Yeah, it absolutely is a factor for sure. And that's our first top 8 qualifier down. And looking at what we have coming up in this bracket, there's an interesting story going on. Do you see the repeat that I'm seeing here? Every single top 8 winner side qualifier match is Mexico versus Japan.
Okay, interesting.
Every single one of them.
Yeah, that is quite the pattern here. So obviously we just saw GUMMY repping Mexico, taking it to Goichi, falling just short by the tiniest margin, right?
And he was right to mash there.
He was
right to mash
He
on
was
the
so
overhead.
right, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yo, I had a close call too earlier in the bracket. I mean, I was complaining about this to you earlier.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, I got to
story.
tell you guys at home too, because you guys need to know how almost good I was. But I was this close to beating RB. I don't know if you guys heard of him. He's a pretty good player. He's a pretty good player.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it was last game, last rounds. 4 seconds left on the clock. We were both respecting each other a lot, not really trying to do much. I found the lights at the very end in like a very crazy scramble. I found the lights. I had super. I could have gone into super, but I canceled too early and I got DP instead and I died.
The tragedy.
Died.
Luck was not on your side.
Exactly. Luck was very much on RB's side. And RB ended up making it out of the pool. So I'm very upset.
You would have been playing instead of commentating.
I know, man. Don't rub it in, bro.
Don't rub it in. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Why don't you tell the people who we got coming up next?
So, who we got coming up? We've actually got another one of the guys that beat me earlier today. It was Mitsuhashi, repping Japan. I am not sure which city he's from. I should look that up for next time. But we have also got DANY MAZA, representing Mazatlan, Mexico.
Mazatlan, Mexico.
Yeah, two of us. We've been there, right? We watched that guy win Just Frame, last year. So, DANY, of course, we have seen firsthand just how good of a player he is. Mitsuhashi as well. I mean, I saw it firsthand. I got my you-know-what beat by him earlier today, right? So, yeah, this should be interesting. So Mitsuhashi, he used to play Hotaru. That's what he made it into SWC with. But currently he's playing a rock. I asked him. I was like, yo, how do you feel about Hotaru? She's still good? He was like, she's good, but she's not the best anymore.
Yeah, she did get some well-deserved nerfs,
Yeah.
right? Especially to like her fireball game and being able to run behind that fireball. She can still do it, but it's not nearly as effective and as oppressive as it was before.
Yeah.
But of course, DANY has been sticking it out with Billy since the game dropped here.
That's
Billy,
right.
still a very strong character.
Very strong, yeah. But DANY he told me, I asked him, I was like, how do you feel about the patch? He was like, yeah, everybody says that Billy's still potentially one of the best characters now. And he was like, yeah, I mean, maybe. But you never know.
First button check. Making sure that we can whiff punish those normals.
Yeah. But Mitsuhashi, of course, he's a believer in the rock, and we saw Goichi as well as a believer in the rock. I think Japan seems pretty high on rock at the moment, and it's easy to see why. I mean, the character has such a solid all-around toolkit.
Yeah, versatile. Versatility is really important in this game. Being able to play at any kind of style, any kind of pace with some of the real big archetypes that there are.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, yeah. And that's, I mean, the Shoto archetype in this game, it's like the better of a player you are, the more you can make them shine. And I think that's why we see so many of these, world-class level players gravitating towards those Shoto archetype characters, like the Hotaru last patch, like the Rock this patch. Because they want to kind of they want stability in their results.
But this is also a very stable character here in the form of Billy.
That's right. The only weakness, I would say, is that he doesn't have a meterless reversal, which is quite a boon in this game.
I mean, if he had one, there would be no doubt
about
his position.
No doubt.
All right, going for the EX. The Rev Excel afterwards. Nice with the pickup.
Yeah, so Mitsuhashi, the thing I was able to pick up on his play when we played earlier today is that he's just exceptionally solid. He just doesn't leave himself open at all for anything. His anti-airs are quite good. His pressure, he doesn't overextend at all. So we're going to have to see if DANY MAZA can get him out of his comfort zone, which, it's very possible.
No, I definitely agree. DANY is very good, too, in the scrambly situations. So if he can force some scrambles, he'll definitely be able to come out on top. But right now, just kind of getting walked down.
Okay, air to air, keeps in the corner. The throw, trying to get some chip damage. Oh my gosh! Hit too high for the wild punish to convert into a real combo. Unfortunate break there for DANY MAZA, but that was just round one.
Still trying to go for those feints. Gets a quick light confirm into a super.
Yes, sir. Hard knockdown. Goes for the jump over close D.
Honestly, losing the hard knockdowns, kind of bad for Billy, too. Billy could get that mid-screen just Oki pressure, right, when he reeled you in.
That's right.
No longer able to do that in this patch.
All right, good solid defense and a great poke out from DANY MAZA. demonstrating that Billy still can convert into super off of the very far range with the lights. Nice whip punish.
Oh, trying to go for the cross through. Nice! In the anti-air on the rev blow with the dodge attack.
Beautifully done by Daniel MAZA. Unfortunately for him, had to spend the 1 bar to, finalize that round, but he's happy to spend it to get that one hard-won victory on Mitsuhashi.
Yeah, but Mitsuhashi coming in now with 2 bars on deck. Going to be able to just capitalize on any stray hit. SPG is in the center position here for Danny, meaning that he doesn't get that massive defense modifier.
That's right. Nice JDs from Mitsuhashi.
Oh, he's just defense.
Okay, the wild punish. Very nice conversion. Mitsuhashi actually overextending there, honestly. Didn't need to hop at him. And now Daniel MAZA has the momentum.
Yeah, going for the jump in too. Yeah, rev guarding against this character Billy is kind of difficult also because he can hit you from basically any range.
Nice rev blow.
Oh, the overhead. Gets a confirm as well. One touch away.
Oh, he's so ready, bro. I can't believe that wasn't a wild punch. Oh, wow, he just sends it, catches the backdash. This is a huge chance for Mitsuhashi in SPG, and he chases another backdash with the rev elbow. Are you serious?
And
Mitsuhashi.
No SPG to save you there.
Yeah, the SPG would have, of course, the defense modifier, but he used it earlier. He has to have a strategy for putting it there, Unfortunately for him, didn't work out for him. And, he was playing that beautifully. It's just like random rev shoulder tackle from mad far, bailing out Mitsuhashi. That's you hate to say it, but that's what happened. Yeah,
but that shoulder tackle, that's the point of it, right? To be able to catch your opponent off guard like that. That's why it moves so far forward.
Agreed.
And you have to play around that as Billy. You can't just be hopping around willy-nilly. You have to have a game plan.
As everybody, really. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that this patch, let me tell you.
It's basically Terry's,
Yeah, it's like Burn Knuckle. It's like Kind's stupid shoulder tackle thing.
Any forward advancing EX move in this game is so good.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, but tossed back into the corner. Pressure is on, and even with the rev block, you're still in range of that 2C.
Okay. Oh my gosh, great backdash, but doesn't get the wild punish. Lucky break for Daniel MAZA.
Getting caught by that low, though, into the super. I do like the approach that Danny has to offense here, where he's just kind of peppering you with the standing lights, like close lights, to see, especially when you're an SPG. He's trying to bait out the rev blow, right?
Oh, true, yeah. Oh my gosh. And that'll just barely be enough, I believe, for Mitsuhashi. 1 round away from advancing into the top 8 on winner's side.
And if he's able to close out this round, that is 2 Japanese players making it into top 8 winners.
Over a Mexican player, too.
Over a Mexican player, yeah. Every single winner's side qualifier is going to be Japan versus Mexico, to remind all of you.
Exciting stuff. Nice JDs from Daniel MAZA. Runs right into the far D. Nice. Okay, putting on the pressure. I love it. Oh, god damn. Just runs right into the far C. Hard knockdown in the corner.
Oh my god, challenging back against the feint.
Very nice. Okay, drops it, I think.
Oh, yeah, you might have wanted to go for super there, right? You're about to build up another bar, and then it would guarantee a kill afterwards.
Oh, doesn't get the conversion. Okay, blocks the shoulder tackle that time. Revving up. Both these players are revving up. Eats the throw. Oh, God.
Has to cash out here, spending it all. And it is enough.
Dude, I was holding my breath. I did not know for certain.
It's so hard to tell.
Yeah. All right, Daniel MAZA evening up the round count. But, of course, interrupts with the down B. I want to say the best down B in the game still, even after it got nerfed last patch.
It just does so much, right?
Yeah.
It's a good poke mid-screen. It's a good anti-air.
Maybe they buffed it again in this latest patch. I actually haven't paid as close attention to Billy as I should.
Now just again, feeling it out, going for those feints, trying to bait out a hop or a jump.
Okay. I like the defense, though, from Daniel MAZA. Not getting opened up by just like the random run-up A pressure. Hold up. Hold the phone.
There it is, the random run-up A pressure. Opening up Danny.
Oh, beautiful challenge with that down B. Like I said, that button still goes pretty far for a light normal.
Down B. Oh, I thought you said down C earlier. I tripped myself up.
No, down B. Down B is so good for Billy.
Down B is very good.
Yeah. Okay. Out of SPG now. Daniel MAZA needs to make this comeback. Oh, no.
Just eats the raw close D, and that's going to be it.
Mitsuhashi stamps his ticket into the winner's side of top 8 over Daniel MAZA. Beautiful showing from him. Oh, he's putting his shoes back on? Had to get comfortable, right?
Gonna have to challenge Goichi there in top 8, of course. Should be an exciting matchup, but we still have a lot of exciting matches in top 24 coming up, especially with 2 more of these winner's side qualifiers.
That's right, that's right. You want to tell them who's next?
Oh, up next, we have NEKU from Mexico coming up against KOG. Everyone knows KOG, another EVO-nominated player for
That's
best
right.
meme and best moment of the year.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was actually commentating that, and I was like, well, I wasn't even sure what I was looking at.
I remember.
I was like, what the?
He's always a character, right?
Yeah,
always
for sure.
a character. Him and Goichi, of course, go a long way back, all the way back to playing old games like the old
Aquapaza.
Melty Blood, and of course that as well.
A lot of the old poverty games, as we used to call them.
The Kusoge gods,
Kusoge
right?
god, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah, but of course, enough about KOG. Everybody knows KOG. NEKU, though, you guys might not be as familiar with, but the 2 of us in particular, we got to go down to Just Frame in Mazatlan last year, and he got, like, I believe it was 2nd there.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
2nd to Danny.
Yeah, that's right. So, I mean, I think it was with Preacha, if I'm remembering correctly.
I think you're correct. Yeah. Preacha is definitely a road less traveled in this game.
Yeah.
So.
But I think that the stocks are rising on Preacha in this patch, and I guess we'll see in a moment whether he agrees with us or not. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think he was Ronaldo.
Was it Ronaldo?
Yes, there was like a Preacha and there was a Ronaldo, right?
Yes, there was Preacha and Ronaldo, but I think Preacha was
like a 3rd place. I forgot.
Third place. I think 3rd place was Preacha. 2nd place
yeah.
was Ronaldo. So yeah, I believe he is coming through with the Ronaldo, the CR7,
the Cristiano,
the Sue man.
Oh yeah, the Sue guy, that guy.
iShow Speed's favorite.
Oh, true. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Favorite sports guy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Ronaldo. That's right.
They're going to be going up against the Billy Kane, of course, from KOG.
Okay, still on the Billy. I thought he might give the either the Vox or the T-Zoc another spin in this patch, since he seemed to be enjoying both. But I think because of how quickly Frosty Faustings happened after the patch, I think he might just be going with the character he's most practiced in.
Yeah. The comfort pick, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you're just doing a button check here to make sure everything is in order. So, I mean, it's a button check. There very well may be, a surprise T-Zoc. I sure hope so.
That's true. I mean, it's honestly a good tactic to button check with a different character to get people to, like, kind of prepare mentally for another character,
exactly,
right?
Yeah. I completely agree with you.
All right, so KOG. He was watching KOF earlier. We were sitting next to him, and very animated guy, the animated fellow, a lot of emotion. Okay, it is the Billy again.
You can tell he just loves fighting games.
Hell yeah.
That's all it is. He just loves fighting games.
You gotta love fighting games to be as good as these guys are, man.
So 2 Billies in a row here on the winner's side. Of course, 1 sent to the losers, but can KOG make it in on winners?
It is certainly a possibility. KOG, one of the favorites, I believe, going into this bracket. And for no surprise, I mean, the guy, he qualified for SWC, EWC as well.
Nice.
Big opening here.
Cashing out some good damage.
Ooh.
Gets caught by the slide.
Very active slide. Okay. I like the offense. Oh my goodness, chases the backdash. Huge damage from the, actually, you know what? He was so close to burning, to overheating.
Cool. 3 hits there in on the rev blow. But all these just defense trying to build back up that HP.
99%. There it is, 100. Okay. And he needs to basically send it here on offense. And he finds the far C. The counter hit allows for the link. Very nicely done from NEKU, keeping it clutch. when he needed it the most.
Yeah, overheat somehow is even scarier in this version of the game.
Yeah, you lose access to your invincible DP when you are overheated now. Just like a certain other video game of the fighting variety that is very popular currently in Japan and other regions.
On the 5A, just keeps chest bumping him straight into the super. He's going to get the hard knockdown very close to the corner.
Nice, just catches him with the throw.
Oh, wow! What a snipe there with the football.
Bounces it off his head, off the heezy. I don't know if people still say that anymore. That was the old basketball move where you would like bounce it off of the other guy's head. You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No, this is football, not basketball, all right? Wrong sport.
Wrong sport, you're right.
And this one, you can't touch the ball with your hands.
True, unless you are the goaltender, which Cristiano is not.
That's right, he is not. I don't even know what position.
I don't know yet. I'm not going to pretend to know.
The only position I know in football is goalie.
Oh, yeah?
That's it.
Yeah, there's like a fullback. I don't know, man. There's like a wing, striker. I don't know what the hell they call them, bro.
I know basketball, bro.
I'm
Point guard.
Get
All right, here we go. Jumping straight to the next game. We had to swap the skins. Bring out the Arizona Iced Tea skin.
Okay. Messes up his offense there. I like the Arizona reference, by the way.
This is 99 cent, Billy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, he tried to hit into it. Ooh,
nice for the JC. Harassing FAUSTY as well.
Yeah, he's picking all the right spaces right now. And he's putting on the pressure.
Yeah, that's the main difference. Being much more aggressive and active.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Recognizing the danger. Oh, and he just runs right into the mash. Very nicely done from KOG. King of Games, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Oh, the King of Games?
I think that's what it stands for. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
That's fire here. Yu-Gi-Oh fan?
Exactly. I mean, who isn't, bro? Who isn't?
True. Yeah, look at just all this pressure that changed from being a much more like slow-paced and footsies and more reactive, allowing NEKU to just do whatever he wanted, right, and set up that ball. Now just being so much more aggressive.
Yeah, you know, defensively in this matchup in particular, I believe since Ronaldo's his close light normals are so like stubby, it's really difficult to challenge Billy in situations like this because Billy has such a long range, fast light normals. Oh my gosh, he's gonna cool down off of this. I'm not sure. I don't think he dies off of this because of the anchor SPG.
And the scaling on the light normal confirm into it. But still, look at that. In overheat in the corner. Dangerous position there for NEKU. And now KOG is going to tie things up 1-1.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. KOG looking composed. But, you know, he was playing kind of wild there. So it's up to NEKU to basically take the offense to him first, I think. I think that's how this matchup goes. Because you really can't play this full-screen neutral game with Billy, I think. Because especially a player like KOG, he's going to find all the right angles to hit you from, like he was doing last game.
Yeah, and it's happening right now as well. Just trying to chase down, and you can see that NEKU's just trying to create some space to get breathing room to summon the football.
Yeah, but he doesn't get any reward from playing this full screen game. He needs to get the knockdown and set up the offense, and so far he's just not finding any of them. NEKU is he's being neutralized, really.
Yeah, and the knockdown is going to come through, getting some pressure in and going strike throw, landing those throws, getting those knockdowns, and then finally summoning the football.
Exactly. Okay, big chance here. Chases the roll. Okay, the frame trap. Nice.
There we go, getting the throw. Gonna dash on in. Oh, the whiffed 5A! Goes for it again.
Jumps right over it, though. Wow, right over the down B. Beautifully done. Low crushing with that FAUSTY of the Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was almost it.
Just blocking all the rev blows with these empty jumps.
Yeah, but you see how much damage it did to his rev guard. Okay, doesn't matter. Finds the sweep. That was kind of a Hail Mary, I got to say. If that had been blocked, KOG is going to get a hard knockdown, and he's going to be able to overheat you. Next interaction.
Oh, that was a great challenge there with the super, too, after blocking the overhead.
Wasn't he plus? Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Was that a hyper defend? It looked like it.
Yeah, it was. Go for the neutral jump there.
There it is again.
Wow, on the reel in.
Yeah,
very expensive.
He said, do not test me with that. Uh-oh. But you know what? Not looking so good for NEKU all of a sudden.
Another hyper defense, just making sure you know.
Yes, sir. He gets the overhead, the knockdown. He needs this so badly. Nice rev guards. Both characters now overheated.
Oh, is he mashing? No, he was able to block it. But is it going to be enough to get the kill with the super? Yes, it is. And just like that, the first player from Mexico qualifies for top 8 winners.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. KOG not looking too pleased about that, but NEKU, of course, on the opposite end there, thrilled to be in that winner's side top 8. Playing for a lot of money. You automatically get a lot of money just for making that top 8.
Yeah.
I forget how the prize breakdown goes. I got to review that again. But because of the way that these events work, qualifying into top 8, you basically get a pot bonus from that, right? So
Yeah. I mean, SNK being very generous with the prize pools, which is good to see, supporting the game. I mean, dropping a new character every single month.
Every month. That is insane news, to be sure.
Great lineup for Season 2 as well, obviously. I mean, we have 2 mystery characters, but if you look at the teasers that they dropped, you can kind of parse maybe who they're going to be, you know?
Really? Okay, I'd like to hear your ideas later because I have no clue. I am interested in Krauser, personally. I think as I grow older, I become more and more in touch with like the old man characters, right?
Well, he's like a pseudo grappler, so you know.
Yeah, I know, but I play Daimon in
know,
KOF.
I was about to say, I know how you feel about grapplers.
I do. I hate grapplers most of the time, but I've got a special place in my heart for certain ones. And Krauser's a cool character, you know, like. He's not a whack grappler like T-Zok or like Zangief or all those other like grapplers I hate.
Well, look, there was a teaser that looked like a certain man who tells people that they're already dead, and then there was also another teaser that there's only one other extra mystery character, but one that has a coin flip from a familiar character and a mask from a familiar character.
You're right. Yes, I completely forgot about those. But yes, you're right. So that is actually pretty exciting.
Yeah,
I think the first one that you mentioned, I am super excited.
I'm super excited for that as well. My only question is that if that happens, does that count as an Arc System Works guest character?
I suppose it does.
Low-key,
I suppose it does, yeah. Why not?
But why don't you tell us who we got coming up next? Because it's another barn burner as well. Our final winner side qualifier, mind you.
That's true. It is LOKOF, of course, representing, I believe it's Virtus Pro, yes, and going up against Falcon's own MOK from Japan.
MOK dapped you up in the KOF topic?
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready. He was like, he gave me one of these, and I was like, I gave him the handshake at first, and I was like, I felt bad because I basically left him hanging. So I feel bad about that. But yeah, all love to you, MOK.
He saw everyone else dapping
exactly. That's why. And I felt bad for baiting him, But yeah, so it's going to be a Hokutomaru versus Marco matchup, it looks like, if this button check is to be trusted.
Yeah, LOKOF, of course, one of the premier Marco players. And, one thing I do got to say is I'm glad there's no color edit offline.
Yeah.
So I don't have to look at LOKOF
the watermelon
one.
You don't like that? I think it goes hard, bro.
I do not.
I think it goes hard.
Bro, it's like moldy on the top with like the frosted tip.
Come on, man.
I do love LOKOF, bro. Absolutely love LOKOF. And of course, love some Marco Rodriguez as well. So
yeah, LOKOF is cool as hell. MOK seems like a cool dude. It's hard to communicate, of course, with both of them, but we make it work. And that's what's so cool about the FGC, man.
We speak the language of fighting games.
Exactly.
Round 1.
Here we go. He's got the orange jumpsuit on.
Alrighty. Word! You never see that move.
Yeah, I know. Turnaround punch right off the bat.
Why not? Okay, the cross-up. He lets go of the rev just a moment too soon. The overhead.
This is classic LOKOF. Honestly, I think that not having access to hard knockdowns off of rev arts EX moves does not bother LOKOF at all. The way that he plays is just always constantly going forward.
Yeah, he makes a lot of big, good reads, usually. But he makes those guessing situations count.
To the other side, into the low, and the super. That is probably the fastest round we've seen so far here in this top 24.
Yeah, very explosive, of course. LOKOF, definitely an explosive player, I'd say. MOK can be too, but he likes to play like those nickel and dime characters, right? And kind of just like frustrate you and then kill you when you get frustrated. Nice.
Nice mash. That 2A. Close D, just hitting raw.
Yeah, catching and mashing, I believe. Nice extension.
Just getting started.
And now creating that space with the life lead here. That's when Hokutomaru starts to play the runaway game.
Indeed. All right. He's feeling all right. He's feeling okay after that. Oh, no, never mind.
Swinging at ghosts.
Fighting his demons, as they say. MOK evening it up. 1-1. Man, now that you reminded me, bro, I do feel bad about not like going for the jab up initially, bro. I feel bad. I baited him so hard, bro.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
He just failed the mix-up. It's okay.
No, dude, he got baited. He actually got baited, bro. That was conditioning.
Oh, just going for the auto combo there into the overhead. Nice guard cancel elbow.
Nice block on the overhead, though. Okay. Nice 2-hit combo. Some old school KOF for you.
Oh, no.
And the punish.
And that was one of the big nerfs as well, making it pretty much universally punishable now for most of the cast.
Yeah, I would say so. Maybe not Ronaldo. Plus frames. Oh, wow. Challenges.
DPing out, and now just trying to find that last hit, putting himself into overheat there, trying to get the chip damage.
Anyone's game still.
Oh,
no! Wait, still needs one more touch after this. LOKOF, though, half his guard gauge is in shambles, has 2 bars of super to work with, and he gets crossed up at the very end. MOK stealing that one away.
What a first game there.
God damn, bro.
You said nighttime is for adults, right?
Man, MOK is so good. So good at just staying calm in those scary scenarios,
Hell
those
yeah.
heightened scenarios.
Absolutely. All right.
Oh, that was a big whiff there on the standing D. Lucky he didn't get wild punished for it.
Getting opened up by the throw. A little too patient on the defense, and you saw he got antsy. He got opened up, probably trying to jump out of the grab attempt.
And now stuck in the corner. Goes for that 2C. Wasn't able to actually confirm off of it, though. But is going to dump the level 1 here on the lights.
Wanted that hard knockdown, but didn't get much out of it. Nice JD, and he gets hit from the plus frames. I'm sure he's aware. Just sometimes you do have to challenge those plus frames, right?
That's right. Crossing to the other side there. And this time going to be able to block and punish the super accordingly.
Beautifully done. You ever wonder if we should just like be hamming it up, you know, even though we don't, you know? I don't know. Let's talk about it in the break.
Okay. All right, getting the hard knockdown though with the red blow.
Okay, just runs right into the, I don't even know what that is. That's the hold kicks special, right?
Yes, the turnaround kicks.
Yeah.
Still very rare to see. Essentially dead moves, but LOKOF likes to pull them out here and there.
Yeah.
You talking about hamming it up for the parry?
Yeah.
Bro, we see that every time now.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so,
it's not special
but like,
anymore.
No, but like, the casual, yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later. Look at that defense. Okay, gets opened up by the close A there.
Whoa! Okay, just narrowly able to avoid wild punish with the far C.
That was such a good punish, man. Like, that, a lesser player would just get hit by the tail end of that super.
But unfortunately, LOKOF putting himself into the corner. Now
Yeah, but he's in a great position right now still. Just health. Oh, my gosh. LOKOF evening it up 1-1. Which of these players will be advancing into our top 8 on the winner's side, which will be happening tomorrow. It's kind of late. I want to say it's at like 4 or something tomorrow. Well, I'll check for you guys later.
Oh my god, and again, the turnaround punch at round start. The EX one as well.
Nice forward B. I want to say forward B. Maybe forward D.
Slight pressure here. Does it again for the anti-air. Just meeting LOKOF in the skies.
It's just too ready, bro. Yeah, you see a lot of just run forward, press light buttons from both of these players. Such a strong way to start your offense in this game. Oh my gosh.
Able to secure the throw. Teleport in. Teleport timing was just a little off there to get some proper Oki.
Finds a lucky break there, but you don't, again, you don't get anything guaranteed anymore off of that.
No super getting dropped either.
Surprising. Gets a hard knockdown now. The most Marco at his most dangerous. Oh my gosh, gets the cross up. This should be enough.
Yeah, could spend the level 2. Just goes for level 1, and is it not? Quite a sliver of health remaining.
Oh, and again, catches him with the move that nobody else really uses, right?
But he's been using it every single round.
And that's just enough to throw off MOK's timing, right? He thinks that he's safe for him to stop blocking there, and he just gets clocked.
And the guard cancel straight into the DP. Getting the knockdown there with the super. But we're mashing out.
Yes, sir.
Trying to
4
push-
frame down A.
Overhead is going to be blocked. Lots of just defense coming out here, too, from LOKOF.
Oh, no. Oh, that was such a bad mistake for MOK. That should have been a wild punish for him. Finds the 4D anyway into a hard knockdown off of the super.
One more mix and we're going to final game, final round.
And again, the down A mash, 4 frames, catching the forward movement from LOKOF. And yes, like you said, final game, final round for our final top 8 qualifier for winner's side.
LOKOF, though, coming into this with the meter advantage, ends up losing out on the turnaround punch at round start.
Oh, runs right into that button. They didn't change it at all, by the way. Oh, well, they changed it a tiny, tiny bit, but it's like nothing. Oh, actually, no, they didn't change that button.
Oh, DP break. Oh,
word!
You're just throwing them all out. One of them is going to connect.
And it did. But, you know, MOK does have the life advantage right now. Okay.
We're creating that space.
SPG activated for Marco.
Ooh.
So dangerous in this position.
Overhead connects. Nice. Going for the red blow also to secure that knockdown. Oh, and then just mashing on the red blow so you don't get punished.
Oh, what a mechanic, my guy. Oh, my God. Finds him with the lights. I don't know if this is enough, Jobber.
It might not be. He's took off the headset. It is just enough there. The delayed KO. And look at that. In top 8, we have 2 Japanese players going up against each other on winner's side and 2 Mexican players going up against each other on winner's side.
Holy. That is insane. What a turn of events. NEKU making it this far. Very, very impressive at showing from him. LOKOF as well, as we just saw. Amazing, amazing adaptations and good, you know, just like good, I want to say a different thing, but I'll say heads up play.
Yes. Good fight IQ.
Yes. Good fighter IQ.
Absolutely.
But yes, hopefully you guys enjoyed those matches. Don't go. We've got some ads to play soon. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. And welcome back, everybody. You are here with us at Frosty Faustings 2026. This is the SWC's first qualifying spot for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. We are halfway through our top 24.
That's right.
At the moment, we saw, you know, all 4 of the winner's side people qualifying into the top 8. And what we've got left for you guys here right now is the 4 loser side qualifying matches.
And boy, are they something. They are
yeah.
some crazy matches, especially this first one that we are going to be seeing on stream in the form of KOG versus POONGKO, which is going to be insane. Obviously, going to run down the list, too, while we're waiting for the players to get on. We have GUMMY up against Shadow X, DANY MAZA against Score, and then our final match of the night, rounding out that top 8, is going to be MOK versus RB.
Yes, MOK versus RB, indeed. Rounding it out for us. I'm going to spare you guys from going over the story again.
That could have been you.
I know. It
Could have been you.
Could have been me. I could have changed history, bro. A little surprising, honestly, to see you know, a lot of names that I expected to see not in this list. Of course, we see. Well, you guys can't see it, but we see a shot of like Nemo in the crowd right there. One of the guys that I expected to see, making it pretty far, of course. But you know, this bracket was so incredibly top heavy. There's like incredibly dense amount of skill. You know, in that entire bracket.
Yeah, no matter where you were, it was a death pool.
Yeah, so like
everywhere.
You know, all like me, players on like my level and like the homies, we would be like, you know, we would go like low seeds or whatever. We would win maybe one match, and then we would just instantly just like get destroyed by somebody,
yeah.
and that happened to everybody, mind you, in pools. So it's like where do you even go? Like everybody is so good.
I mean, everyone wanted to come out to this tournament because it was the very first qualifier, right? The very first qualifier for the SWC. So people want to get in as early as possible so that they don't have to stress about it, right? Last thing you want is to be at an LCQ.
Yeah, you want to do like what Xiaohai did last year, you know, win. You know, it was Evo Japan was the first qualifier. He won that, sitting pretty for the entire year. He focused all his efforts on some other game and won a bunch of money in that other game.
That's true.
And came back and did pretty well for himself in, you know, the ones that he qualified in. So yeah, that's the goal, right? That's always the goal, and that's what everybody right now is playing for, of course, and also, you know, pride, honor, all that. You know,
of course,
all that stuff.
But you know, pride and honor is pretty expensive when you're flying from all the way to Japan, right?
Exactly,
to America. So they're here for a reason, for a purpose, and it's to win these games and make some money to take home, and also earn that SWC qualifier spot.
Yeah. The SWC qualifier spot, of course, super coveted, right, from everybody. We saw how much like prestige is involved with that. Dude, SWC was such a beautiful event, man. I'm so glad I got to see it. Hopefully you guys, hopefully this year doesn't disappoint. I'm sure there's no way it will, just with the amount of the level of play that we're seeing already.
Absolutely.
It's just, you know,
absolutely, and they have so much ahead of time as well, right? Because Fatal Fury did release a little bit in the middle of the year, so it was kind of rushed to get those qualifiers.
That's right, yeah.
Now they can stretch it out over the entire year, along with tons of character releases, hopefully multiple balance patches as well. So there is a lot of good on the horizon for Fatal Fury, and you know that new Ultimate Edition. Pretty good deal.
It is a good deal. Yeah,
it is a good deal.
So if you're on the fence, you know, watch this top 24, watch this top 8 tomorrow. See if the game looks good to you. I guarantee you it will. I mean, the level of play here, like we keep saying, it's just like so incredibly high. You'll be inspired, I'm sure.
Well, I'm inspired every time I watch these guys. One thing I'm actually kind of shocked to not see here so far is no Mr. Big. I feel like Mr. Big was, out of the Season 1 characters, the strongest DLC character on release, and you see a lot of him online, too. So I'm kind of shocked not to see him here. I do think that, though, in Season 2, as things go on, we're going to see a lot more Ken.
Okay, that's what you think?
I think Ken is in a pretty good place. So I could definitely see Ken rising up in the ranks here. But again, no Mr. Big for how strong I feel like he was on release. Yeah.
I mean, Mr. Big is, of course, I saw a couple bigs in the bracket going pretty far, too. I want to say I think it was Masao playing him. I forget. So, yeah. Anyways, Mr. Big, of course. I don't think we'll be seeing him in this top 24.
No, I don't think so either.
But, you know, we're getting some variety. I think also right now, a lot of players are like they're like kind of lost as far as who they want to play, who to invest time into.
Or they're also looking into the future at characters that are, you know, because we know a lot of the characters that are coming out in Season 2, and some of those are real fan favorites. I'm sure we're going to see a ton of Geese once he drops, right?
That's true.
But it looks like we are actually moving on to a different game here. We'll give you guys that KOG and POONGKO match a little bit later, but we're going to kick things off with GUMMY versus Shadow X. The Mexico team kill.
That's right. GUMMY versus Shadow X going to be a heartbreaker for one of them, I'm sure. Making it this far and coming short right at the very end to making it into that top 8.
Now, this guy, Shadow X, though, he was playing Rock before it was cool, okay?
That's right.
He has been committed to this character. That's one thing about Shadow X is commitment.
That's right.
This man picks a character at the start of a game or a team and rides them all the way to the very end. Ride or die with his character choices.
And he's made some good choices, at least in the 15 department. And it's looking like he made a good choice in the Fatal Fury department, too.
Yeah, those Rock stocks rising.
Yeah, man.
But Rock versus Hokutomaru once again. Familiar sight.
Okay, trying to navigate the gauntlet here with that Rock. Oh, no. Gets baited by the double jump. Very strong option for Hokutomaru, of course.
One of the big things you'll see about the way that Shadow X plays Rock as well is he's one of the Rocks that likes to lean into command grab a lot.
Right, yeah. It's in his blood, bro. He's a grappler player.
I hope to see him on Krauser.
Hell yeah.
Drop this Rock character.
Oh, you know what? That'd be sick.
Yeah. Oh, man, just a staggered pressure here with these buttons. Catching Shadow X, attempting to press.
Nice jump back C from Shadow X. Putting on the pressure, but spending a lot of rep to do it.
Oh, trying to jump in. These little rev blocks peppered in just to try and push back and negate some of that chip damage as well.
Woo. Oh my gosh, gets thrown out of his own command grab. Oh, doesn't get wow punish.
Yeah, try to go for that standing D after the backdash. Oh, stuffing the empty low attempt immediately into the shiny knuckle. Oh! And speak of the devil, there's the command grab coming out to close out the first round.
So clutch, sneaking it in there. I didn't even know he could do that, to be quite honest with you. Ooh.
Nice cross under there. Unable to, oh no, unable to get the cross up on the hop too. And now stuck in the corner.
Nice air to air though from Shadow X. Of course, one of the hallmarks of his gameplay. Oh no, baits out the 6D from GUMMY. Punishes very well.
And that bait was incredible because Shadow X in neutral has been doing a lot of hops forward, right? Hopping forward to constantly try and go air to air with GUMMY, and now peppering in some of these neutral hops.
That's right. Yeah, beautifully called out, Jobber. That's why you're one of my favorite commentators, bro.
Oh, thank you, Aru. You're my favorite too.
Oh, thanks, bro. Okay, he gets chased down by that annoying Hokutomaru jump B. And again, you see, putting on the pressure.
And with that backdash to the standing D. Hits the command grab. Trying to squeeze out as much damage as possible here.
Not going to be enough, though, I don't believe. Wait, maybe? Holy cow.
I bet that was 1 point over.
Yo, it looked like it. Shadow X routing beautifully for that.
This hand of his burns with an awesome power.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the Gundam, right?
Yeah.
That's the Boomer Gundam, though. I don't think the Zoom. Well, there's no Zoomers watching this.
The Boomer Gundam. Slow and steady here, Shadow X. Already revved up to 59% just through all that blocking.
That's right. Oh my gosh, again, he's choosing to rev. Okay, great backdash, wild punch, but misses the run up far C.
Gets the clean jump in, but is unable to convert into the close D. Just a little too late or a little too high on the JC connecting.
Okay. Baits it, and nice. That gets some of his rev meter down as well. Very nice to be able to do that on command.
The Raging Storm going to put us into SPG now. It has to play around that. Hokutomaru, even though it got nerfed, still an incredibly strong SPG. Or rev blow, I should say.
Okay. Caught him on the timing. What?
That was a crazy drop. And now Shadow X is overheated.
He could lose off of this. Okay. The clutch.
I told you, he loves to go for command grab. He's the only rock we've seen on stream here in this top 24 actually do command grab.
Yeah, he can smell the fear from a mile away, bro.
This man is a Clark Still player in KOF 15.
Yeah, you see it. You see he goes for air to airs a lot. He goes for command grabs a lot. That is a Clark player indeed. Ooh.
One of the things that I've always kind of liked about Shadow X's gameplay in this is he plays this game like it's KOF.
Yeah? Oh my gosh, yeah. I can see it for sure.
Especially early on, he was definitely playing at a KOF pace.
I think a lot of people were really trying to play super fast, but I think as people got so much better with defense, we're starting to see it slow down quite a bit. We're seeing a lot of games, or a lot of rounds go very close to timeout, I feel like.
And GUMMY is really close to getting eliminated here from this bracket. Definitely needs to lock it in right now. That's a good start, but the backdash to escape there from Shadow X. He's one touch away, two possibly from closing this out.
Anything could happen, Jobber.
Oh, no super. Opting to hold it to make sure you can guarantee the kill.
Nice movement. And oh my gosh, he had the punish. If he had done super, that was game, set.
Gotta watch out for another command grab, though. This time it's GUMMY who's in overheat.
Oh, chases him with the throw. And now GUMMY does have a life lead.
Ooh.
Trying to put on the offense.
That jab was crazy. 5 seconds left. He can just run away.
Okay, chases the, oh my god, and just mashes the down A 4 frames in your face. GUMMY keeping himself alive.
He thought that a throw was coming. He absolutely thought that a throw was coming, so mashed on that 2A.
Yes, sir. All right, plus. That is plus, right? I don't remember.
I think everything this character does is plus, to be honest.
Okay, great. I love the usage of that neutral jump, back jump C from Shadow X.
Again, neutral jump C, like you mentioned. Unable to link, though, off of that standing B.
Oh, okay. Yo, he's dropping a lot of combos right now.
Yeah, shockingly so. Maybe the nerves actually getting to him here. He was so close to closing it out and getting into top 8, right?
So close. And yet, so far. It's never, I mean, it's never a done deal with Hokutomaru, bro. Okay, into the corner you go.
Gonna go into the level 1 off of this. Raging Storm. Next hit, depending on the routing, could actually finish it off, but he ran in. He dashed after the jump in. What? Hold on. Is it enough? It absolutely is. Shining Knuckle and Shadow X moves on to top 8 losers.
Can I just want to point out how absolutely phenomenal that was. He did cross up just defend, guard cancel, into the elbow, and that did the counter hit launch. That was absolutely insane.
I don't even want to imagine the motion that he had to do on the controller in order to land that.
That was that was super clutch. I mean, yeah. I can imagine it in my head, but it's still like under pressure, being able to do that. You know, it just goes to show what caliber of player Shadow X is. So.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell. He's always so stoic, all right? But he can pop off at those big moments. The way he plays is so diabolical. It's nothing like how nice he is. He plays mean.
Yeah, true, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so if the schedule is to be believed, I believe we do have the game that we were teasing earlier.
Yep, that's them. I see them on the camera getting on the stage. It is going to be KOG up against POONKKO.
That's right.
This is going to be a great one. Of course, POONKKO still rocking.
Oh, that is
people know about
quite
that?
unfortunate. Yes, so we are hearing from the voice of God that one of the matches was accidentally ran off stream, and that was the MOK versus RB match. We will not be able.
So
we will not be treated to that. Who won? That was MOK 2-0 over RB. So for those of you following along at home, that's what happened. Apologies. Sometimes things happen at these events.
That's all right.
But you know what? We'll be seeing MOK tomorrow in the top 8 in the loser side.
We're still got 2 great matches coming up as well. POONKKO, of course, coming in with the Gato, as always, still a believer. He's always been a believer in this character, thinking that he's one of the best in the game. And KOG, you mentioned earlier that KOG has multiple characters that he can play.
Yeah.
If this might just be a button check right here, but probably starting things off with the Billy at least.
I want to say he's just going to commit to the Billy. Just from what we're seeing today, it seems to me like he just wants more time to get comfortable with other characters before busting them out for, you know, a chance to win gigantic amounts of money like we see here today and tomorrow.
And tomorrow is going to be incredible as well. Crowning not only a Frosty FAUSTINGS champion, the first ever Fatal Fury Frosty FAUSTINGS champion, but also getting another person qualified into the SWC.
That's right, yeah. And POONKKO, though, like, I mean, you did mention POONKKO being devoted to the Gato. At EWC, there was like an interview. He said he described Gato as being like his character for life. He said it in Korean. It's like Insen character or something like that. I don't know. But what's important is this man is devoted. He's been one of the best Gatos, if not the best, since like the KOF 11 days. An incredible Gato in KOF 15, and as we see, arguably the best Gato in
for sure.
this game as well.
POONKKO also comes from an era and a mindset of character loyalty, right?
Yeah.
You know, from that Street Fighter 4 era where, of course, everyone knew him for...
So, yes, you say that, but a lot of these guys that are placing really well are also from that same era.
They are, but they will pick other characters.
But there's no loyalty left.
But POONKKO is very much a character loyalist.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if it's this guy, Gato.
Yeah, his Seth was something special.
Oh, yeah. So what I heard, though, is that POONKKO, if there's like a hole in his game plan, it's that he doesn't anti-air DP very much. He mostly goes for the high evade attack.
Oh, I see. And anti-air DP is pretty good on Gato as well.
It is.
His DP is pretty vertical,
yeah, I think
it can whiff.
I think they made it better, too. I think they made it more horizontal in this patch.
Yeah, that is a buff that he definitely needed.
Yeah.
And one thing that this character does not lack for, though, is damage. Some of the highest meterless damage in the game, too.
For sure. So in that situation, I'm not sure if it's the right decision to use the meter there. It pushes the Billy into SPG. But I mean, maybe because of the hard knockdown, it's worth it. I don't know. Who am I to question these players?
POONGKO probably wanted the corner carry on that as well, right? Just a hard knockdown in the corner. But now stuck in a really difficult position here where KOG is about to have 2 bars and there's no SPG on POONGKO's side.
Yeah, he tried to hyper defend there to save his rev meter. And that's why he got clocked there. POONGKO though. Okay, he's about to get, there, very nice. But he overheats himself with the guard cancel.
So he has to be completely aggressive, could not block anything there and ends up getting clipped by the standing A.
That's right. They buffed that normal as well, made it reach a little bit further.
And point SPG is really interesting here for POONGKO, right? The psychology of bringing this in. Oh, just so you can have that armored move to kind of take advantage and snowball your opponent.
That's right. Yeah, very much. He doesn't want to let you play the game at all. And the best way to do that is by putting that SPG at the front, using those rev blows aggressively like you said, right? Okay.
Just stuck in the corner. That's 6B helping him escape, but still just getting caught by these stray lights.
Nice blocking from Koji. Not making. Oh, nice wild punish. Oh my God. Throw bait from that situation. Doubling down.
Probably going to go for the level 1 here. Yep. Still has another bar on deck. Oh, mistimed the overhead. That is tragic. And KOG getting game number 1.
Oh my gosh. Good stuff, though, for KOG. Keeping calm under the relentless pressure, the relentless offense of POONGKO.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
Oh, nice whiff, wild punish there. Nice jump. Over the command grab. KOG looking strong in this the second game.
Just throwing out the anti-air there as well, building up a little bit of meter in the process.
But look at how, like, KOG is not opening himself up at all.
No.
He's content to just fuzzy jump to avoid throws. And I mean that's been working out for him, really. And he hasn't had to alter his defense almost at all.
No, and all of his confirms have been pressing through some of the offense, right? Pressing with those lights and just capitalizing with supers. But right now, stuck in the corner once again. Can POONGKO come out on top this time? This has been a very familiar sight. Super in the corner, but POONGKO unable to close it out.
Case of the backdash with those lights. Very nicely done from POONGKO, and this should be enough to close out this round. Yes,
there we go.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Oh, EX right off the bat.
Oh, the movement. Oh, and
that 2B tripping him up.
Yeah, man. Okay, huge counter hit. Bar C into a big conversion. He really believed.
Now once again has that corner pressure. Again, no anti-air though. That's what, you mentioned that. None of the DP break anti-airs. I don't think a single one has happened here on POONGKO's side so far.
Yeah, that's, like I said, like one of the fatal flaws, I think, in his gameplay. Although, I mean, he's managed to kind of game plan his way around it. And yeah, you see again, he misses the hyper defend and takes all that damage.
Set point here for KOG, threatening to eliminate POONGKO from the bracket.
Again, that was a big, oh my gosh. He's getting eaten alive by the jump pressure from KOG at the moment.
POONGKO out of SPG now. No extra defensive modifiers, but still has 2 bars of super meter to work with. Still, this is a tall mountain to climb with this big of a life deficit.
Yeah, this is not looking good for POONGKO. Okay, gets the punish on the sweep. Okay, finds the punish. He needs every ounce of damage here, Jobber.
Yeah, needs to go into the level 1. It's still a confirm into another level 1 isn't going to kill in this scenario.
That's right. Oh, okay. Oh! Wait,
hold on with the routing.
Actually, I think this is it.
It should be. Just enough to do it. That first hit doing a nice chunk, and POONGKO staying alive, taking this to game 3.
Yo, the miraculous call out on the throw. POONGKO staying alive. Very nicely done. I love watching these two play, man. Oh my gosh. Wait, things are looking real bad all of a sudden for KOG.
POONGKO starting to feel himself a bit here now. Getting aggressive. There's the throw.
Uh-oh.
One thing to also point out, too, about the SPG, having it on point means that he can has access to those Revic cells much more often, right? He can cancel special into special without overheating yourself early on in the match.
Wait a minute, Jobber. Yo, this is looking all Poonko all of a sudden. What in the world just happened? KOG needs to get his head in the game immediately.
Turned around, set point now for Poonko. With the meter advantage as well.
Yo, changes the backdash? Are you serious? Yo, Poonko actually has the download. I am calling it right now.
He's reading him like a book here. Just absolutely opening him up.
Okay.
Into the back turn claws.
Dog. Did I not call it? This man hasn't downloaded. Okay, he's going a little too crazy there. Koji gets him a moment to breathe, and that might be what he needs.
Going for the EX, but a challenge back immediately with the 5A, and then just dashing out of the corner, not trying to take any kind of Oki, just trying to get back to mid-screen.
Word!
Woo!
What?
Still able to block it into the DP.
Oh, yeah, he messed up.
All he needs to do is find a single hit into Super, and that's it.
Yo, he's just pressing.
Oh my god, the level 2 in response to the level 1. Poonko makes his way to top 8 loser side. What a reaction.
Brother, I am so shook. I am so shook. Koji must be shook out of his mind. Poonko stamps his ticket into the top 8 with the patience of a saint at the very end there.
Wow.
That was incredible.
You're going to see the replay here, too. Just what a play. This chunk here, able to take out, and this right at the end. Responds in kind. Like, there's the super flash, and it bleeds into the other super flash.
I want to see his hands during the super flash there to see how quickly he was mashing that super, because that came out the exact frame that it could. Maybe you can just button hold it. I don't know. But either way,
wow.
that looked impressive as hell. And Poonko, obviously, he very much knew that it was about to come out, right? Because it needed to. At some point, it needed to.
And it just no emotion either.
Yeah, he didn't care. Yeah.
No emotion.
Another day at the office for him.
Business done, ready to clock in tomorrow to try and earn that SWC spot. But we have one more top 8 qualifier left for all of you, and it is going to be DANY MAZA up against Score.
Score, my goodness. Okay, so Score. I remember he was dabbling initially with like the Mai at first, which made me very happy, and then he dropped her eventually for Hokutomaru, which of course I can't blame him for that.
They always do.
Yes. I mean, he was also experimenting with Andy when he came out and doing pretty well with him. So I suspect we're gonna see Score rep the Hokutomaru to start. Whereas DANY MAZA is going to be playing that Billy, who many people consider to be kind of a bit, something of a counterpick to Hokutomaru because of the fact that he has that jump A, which controls so much of that airspace, right?
He always has been, right? That really was the tale of the first few majors of the game.
Yeah. Was
the fact that people realized, oh, not only is Billy really good, but he's particularly really good against Hokutomaru, who everyone was playing.
That's right, yeah. And then after that, it was CEO, they nerfed him a little bit, but he was still a pretty strong character. He just wasn't quite cheap enough to hang with the rest of the cheap you-know-whats of last season. But it's a new season now.
Oh.
And, anything could happen, bro. It's still, like, everybody I talk to is still super tentative about, like, giving their opinions on stuff because, it's so early.
Very, very early. And this obviously is going to be a little bit of a testing ground, being, the very first major in the patch. But there's so much. The patch was so massive that it's going to take some time to really see which characters rise up to the top.
Yeah, for
Looks
sure.
like we might be seeing Andy, actually. I hope.
It's certainly possible, yeah. And that might be, because of the fact that the Hokutomaru might struggle a bit against the Billy to kind of move around as he wants. Especially, I mean, you can no longer air JD anymore after the double jump, right?
Yep.
And Billy notoriously has, like, he has a super that basically covers the entire dang screen, right?
He has every anti-air in the game.
Yes. So, I mean,
they gave him all the anti-airs.
Yeah. I suspect that that is a big factor in the Hokutomaru matchup currently. Yeah, and we see Score locking in. Well, not quite locking in the Andy yet, but looking like it.
I think it's probably going to be the Andy.
Yeah.
And I like that. I think Andy is actually a pretty underrated character, especially in this season where he got some nice love.
Yeah, he's not that bad. Sorry, Maigo, but I don't think he's that bad, personally, especially not anymore.
Yeah, before he was definitely overshadowed by Hokutomaru,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah,
But
I
now
think he
I think
was.
he has his own real identity here and brings something to the table, and that's why you're seeing him pick this character instead of Hokutomaru in this particular matchup.
Yeah, he's a strange, tricky Shoto, which is not a very well-represented archetype.
DANY already starting off strong. That corpse hop into the throw.
Yes, sir. Playing very aggressively. Okay. I wonder if he has labbed out all the different stuff that you can do against that. I've been told that there is some sort of OS that you can utilize to neutralize basically every follow-up. But I suspect Rev also throws a wrench into that.
Oh, nice throw tech. Ooh, the air fireball to kind of call out these anti-airs.
Nice JDs and a 0 frame. He doesn't want to guess at the end. Can't blame him.
Wants to stay as aggressive as possible.
Okay.
Oh, the turnaround. He didn't quite flip over to the other side.
Lucky break there for Daniel MAZA. But this should be it. Is this enough? Yeah, this should be enough.
Yeah, with the super, just enough to do it there. Still very close first round. I'm seeing the vision here for score.
Agreed, yeah. I mean, it really just came down to a very unfortunate interaction at the end.
Toss him all the way to the corner, try to go for the low. Nice little guard cancel there. Only one swipe.
Okay. Finds the far C, punishing the landing frame. Very nicely timed. Nice. I like the fireball usage from score.
Oh, big whip there, though, on the standing D, but it's the short hop in that's going to be the big punish.
Yeah, that's the thing about normals in this game. They aren't that good at anti-airing, like by design.
Oh, my God.
A bit of desperation, I gotta say.
Yeah, not too sure what the idea was there, and going to end up getting blown up for it, and DANY going to take game number 1.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to see score. He'll probably go back to character select and deliberate a bit, right? Yeah.
Go cry to your girlfriend.
Oh, no,
he's
just
gonna
immediately
have
went into the rematch.
He believes in the game plan, right?
Just need to be a bit more reserved with the approach sometimes. It's just some of these Hail Mary situations or these overextensions.
Yeah, so costly in this game, right?
Trying to utilize the fireball game a little bit more, but unfortunately that elbow putting him into the corner.
Oh, nice dash
Wow.
under. Beautiful option, but no dice there.
If that was Hokutomaru, it would have hit.
Backdash is a slide. Oh my gosh, and baits a throw. Very nice. Doubling down from Daniel MAZA. Puts him in the lead all of a sudden.
DANY seems pretty studied in this matchup here. He's doing a good job reacting and counterplaying around the options.
Nice JD. Guarding the plus frames from the air fireball. Uh-oh. Evened up now. Score has the corner.
Slide just getting blocked every single time, and another dash under the demon flip. Anti-airing the teleport.
That is the hallmark of a great Billy player, is the fact that he's able to use that movement. Oh my gosh.
Are you dead? That command grab did a lot of damage through SPG, actually, and then the level 1. It's enough.
That is enough. My goodness, what routing.
Did you see how much damage that command grab did?
That most command grabs scale the hell out of your combo, but Storage is new. Oh.
Yeah, interesting DP break whiff there. And now just going to be sent straight to the corner with the super. Daniel MAZA still in such a strong position. Overhead connects. There's the guard cancel out.
Trying to reset neutral. Trying to react as well to just random demon flips. Oh, the spacing was perfect for a whiff punish there. Oh my gosh.
All right, reeled on in. Oh, and then just into the lights, going to confirm into the super, and now Daniel MAZA sitting at set point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looking so strong. Score is going to need to make something happen here.
I mean, Score is sitting on 2 bars of super meter. That's a lot of money to work with, but it all depends on how you spend it and if you can even get a chance to cash it out.
Yeah, the thing is, though, Score hasn't been able to play within any comfortable ranges for himself. He has really just been allowing Danny Maza to set the pace. Oh, okay, chases the back dash with the closed D.
Gonna go for the super for this one. Put you right outside of SPG. So now in a 2-touch scenario.
Plus frames, baby.
Makes that a 1-touch scenario.
Mistimed the offense there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, big chance for Danny Maza. Oh, no. Not like this, Score.
This is rough. This is rough. Gonna be a super here for the hard knockdown. Now you're in a game-losing situation. Torment life is on the line. Aru! Is this going to be enough with the super?
I want to say yes. We shall see in just a moment here. It is enough. Danny Maza eliminates Score and moves on into the top 8, which happens tomorrow.
What a top 24, full of some crazy experiences and some heartbreakers, but the top 8 is sure to be even better.
Agreed, agreed. That was, did not disappoint one bit. The level of play, of course, even just, like a weekend, maybe a week and a half or so out from the patch, and people seem to have adjusted pretty quickly. But we're just scratching the surface here, folks. There's still a lot of development to be done over the tournament season. We saw even last year how much the game changed from, release to SWC, and I suspect we're going to see the same thing here. This is going to be a crazy season to follow along with. I'm looking forward to it, Jobber. I'm sure you're looking forward to it, right?
I am.
So you guys are as well, right?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to top 8 tomorrow, too, because Mexico just showing they're getting better and better and better. A couple of Mexican players there in top 8 trying to win that SWC spot, Aru.
Yeah, oh yeah, we can actually see the bracket now. So you can see we got on winner's side, we got Japan versus, it's Japan versus Mexico for both of the matchups. Actually, that's pretty nice. Goichi versus NEKU. And LOKOF versus Mitsuhashi. And on the loser side, we see Shadow X versus POONGKO. And MOK. Oh, dude, this is all East versus West matchups. Bro.
This is awesome.
Fire, dude.
It is Mexico versus the East here. There is going to be a hell of a story to tell going into this top 8. And I can tell you all that Aru and Rome are going to deliver that story to you all, right? But that's going to be it for us tonight. It for us for Frosty Faustings day number 1. But we still have 2 more days remaining. So make sure to come back tomorrow. We'll see you all then.